Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what we normally do here on Heartland Dual Sport. So, for starters, we're going to be doing some huge shout outs and thank yous. So let's get to the video. What I want to do, guys, I want to tell you a story. Before we get into the huge shout outs and the thank yous, I've got a story that I want to share with you. And this is a story that I've never told anybody other than my wife. But many years ago, as some of you already know, I love photography. And I actually have another channel where it's Dale Frazier Photography. Go over and check it out if you like photography. But here's what I want to get to. Since I started this Heartland Dual Sport channel many years ago, and I don't know, we're probably going on 6 or 7 years now. Over the course of 6 or 7 years, I've actually had several people ask me, hey, why don't you start a Patreon channel? Why don't, you could make some extra money and do something like that. And I've never really been able to explain it, but this story that I'm fixing to tell you, I'm going to just tell you a story of what happened to me when I was in college, working on my BFA in photography at Oklahoma City University. There was a young lady in my class, and guys, I'm not sure. I think she'd already graduated, but when I say young, she's 17 or 18 years old. And the weird part of the story is she didn't live too far away from me. At the time, I lived over an hour away from Oklahoma City, and I was going to work. I was working full-time, as many of you guys know what my full-time job was. And I was also doing schooling, trying to work on my bachelor's in photography at the same time. And this young lady, her mother would drive her to school and wait around the campus the entire time, waiting for her to get out of class. And it didn't matter if she had 1 class or 3 classes. They simply didn't have the money to drive back and forth and make 4 trips. And this young girl didn't have a car. Believe it or not, many a times as growing up in high school, elementary school, every year that I was in school, including my kindergarten year, I got sent to the principal's office and got SWATs or some other sort of discipline. And a lot of it had to do with, my smart mouth. I don't know if I've gotten over that or not, but I don't think I'm nearly as bad as I was when I was a kid. And this went all the way up into my senior year. Okay, so now fast forward, I'm a young adult, working full-time in my career, and I'm going back to school trying to work on my bachelor's, and I've got this young girl in my class. I want to say it was probably the second week into Photo 101, whatever it was. The book that we had to have for the class was a little over $100. And our instructor told us that Monday, because class was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the evenings, because I was working full-time during the day. And he told us, if you don't have your book by the end of the week, go withdraw out of my class because you're not going to pass. And this little girl was sitting beside me, and she kind of teared up because they simply didn't have the money to buy the book. You guys can probably speculate what happened. She got a book. The teacher called me into his office that Friday and really grilled me, saying I shouldn't have bought the book. Number one, I didn't tell him I did. And just really, probably one of the worst chewings I got, even from kindergarten on up and getting SWATs in class. And here's the problem that I have, guys. And this goes back to the Patreon and why I'm telling you the story. Because if what I understand about Patreon, you've got different people, different levels, and they can sign up for different things. And in my heart of hearts, I developed this channel, I created this channel, just like this channel, my outdoor channel, or the photography channel. You take your pick, it doesn't matter. I want to help others. I also recognize that there's a fair amount of people in the world that want to learn, and they may not be able to afford it. And in my mind, I can't justify doing tiers for people to donate money to our channel, and there may be somebody that wants to donate that simply can't. So I've never started a Patreon channel. Now, with all that said, and I know this is a different kind of story and it has nothing really to do with the channel other than why I don't have a Patreon, I do want to say thank you guys so much who've gone over to the website, Heartland Moto Gear, and have ordered stuff. There's been several people who have actually gave me a $5 tip on some of the PDF downloads that I've provided. And guys, I want you to know that I want you to know there's no real way for me to tell you thank you other than making a video. And I want to give a huge shout out to the people who have donated to our little Heartland Moto Gear website and have appreciated the stuff that we're doing enough to give us a tip. And I thought that was really, really cool. I'm fixing to head to the post office with this package right here. A lot of you may or may not know that we do sell the carbon fiber kit stuff that you see on our bike. It's a 5-piece kit, and we sell it over at Heartland Moto Gear. And that's one of those deals that the A to Z, I can't thank them enough, because he's been working with me since they started this stuff in pre-production. And as far as I know, I'm the only one that's allowed to sell it besides him. And this is another huge shout out to A to Z, because he's trying to help our channel. He's trying to help me make that transition. As you can see, my t-shirt, if many of you guys go back to the choice, the video I made, and I'll put a link up here, you can go back and watch that. But I've retired from my main job. And between insurance and taxes and the other stuff, yeah, we're able to pay the bills, but I went to work part-time just for some extra money. And the part-time job that I had at Tractor Supply just wasn't going to work out, and I wasn't going to be able to do some of the things that I need to do, and I quit that. This is my last t-shirt that I've got from Tractor Supply, and it hasn't been quite a year since I left there, and I've concentrated with all my heart and all my efforts to try to bring you guys good content, and that's brings a lot of joy to me. The things like A to Z helping us. We've also got some leather stuff that we make that's KLR related, like key fobs and some other things on the website. But again, guys, you know who ordered this, and it's going out today. I'm fixing to leave here and I'm going to drop that off at the post office. You should have your carbon fiber kit by Friday. It should be a couple of days after this video post, because I plan on posting this video tomorrow morning, which will be Wednesday. Again, guys, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. Feel free to comment down below and let me know your thoughts, because I know that there's a lot of ways that we can pay stuff forward in life, guys. And I just want to tell you, thank you so much. Thanks to each and every one of you that support our channel. You guys that are sharing our channel with others and trying to get others in our community, even on the Facebook group that we have, the Gen 3 tribe, and all the efforts that go in behind everything that makes this channel and community great. I'm so proud to be a part of this, and I can't thank you guys enough. And wow, I'm still in awe. And thank you for the gifts, and thank you for the orders. It just truly means so much to me and my little family and my little YouTube channel. So thank you guys. Thank each and every one of you. I hope you have a blessed week. And let's go ride after we get our fuel pump fixed.